this contribution would be something that is very helpful because one, what we're trying to do is from the point of entry to identify persons who are or we consider as a suspected case, and that we examine them and do the testing out here, so it decreases the exposure to the rest of the staff. All right, so our first point of testing is here. We have a nurse that is identified to do a triage of all the patients who come into the emergency department. They then determine if the patient has symptoms of COVID and they identify them. They would place them here. A physician then is identified and also will come and do the procedure of testing the patient for COVID.
I really and highly appreciate the gestures, by the city mayor to having, bringing on the booths, which create again a barrier against the COVID.
Of course, this is one step in trying to reduce the amount of patients who go in there and expose the staff, but we also have our nurses being prepared that assumes that everybody is a suspected case until we know that they're not.
Essentially, through my offices, I was able to make contact with some donors because we felt that as a city we needed to contribute to help the whole effort in this COVID pandemic. We actually lost one of our workers there, and we felt compelled that we had to help in this area, especially in the testing area, because we believe that maybe if things were much better then, what happened would probably never occurred. So we, instead of just moping about, we said we wanted to ensure that we provide testing booths, and so we are giving 2 of these testing booths to KHMH and 1 to Cleopatra White and 1 to Matron Roberts as well. It's built in Belmopan through Eric Welding Services. It's a new group out there and very inexpensive. It's a 50 by 48 structure with a 18,000 BTU air conditioned unit. Pretty safe, and it has it met all the modeling requirements.
I've seen a few of them, and forgive me, but this seems to be the most there's more to be desired in these than in the others, in that it's not completely sealed, and I heard comments yesterday that an ASC can actually contaminate the unit.
We'll have to take up that question with the other entities that deal with safety. We are trying to help. I'm certain that the booth as is will not meet all the requirements, but as you go along, you retrofit and you make it accommodating to meet your needs.
Is it a case that the place that's building them, this is the model that they are building? It wasn't that you gave them specifications?
No,
How did that work?
No, we didn't give any specification. I believe this all started sometime last week with the first one being on the TV, and other entities began to go along that route. It's a day-by-day fit and retrofit type of situation. I'm certain that KHMH will not sit here with this booth and take it as is. They will do their retrofitting to make it accommodate their needs.